Hello there, welcome to my channel, welcome to my world. This is the world of Wayne, and we have got now the next, oh god, these costume changes, the next 4 issues of Build the Own R2-D2 from the folks over at Fan Home. So we're going to be doing stages 19 to 22, and you will have noticed I brought R2-D2 up there because it's long overdue since we've actually had one of these. Isn't that right, R2? But I had to bring him up here because he didn't like being on the floor. Isn't that right? Oh, it is fun. I am actually just controlling this with the app, which you'll get right at the end of the build here, and it is quite fun. Something that I normally do is I normally have all the LEDs on. So I've got the LEDs on there, and you've got the front ones on there, and if I turn his head round, you can see the back ones on there as well. They don't come on as standard, but this is what you've got coming, which is all fun. So I thought I'd give you a little show off of that as well. But if you want to get this for yourself, I've put the link down here to the Fan Home website. You can get this all the way from pack 1. You can build R2 alongside with me. But without further ado, let's get cracking. So we're going to be starting with stage 19. If I turn to the page where the instructions are, you see we're going to be to the right leg frame and details. So we get this leg frame, and all we're going to do is put details just in each side of the leg frame. It's a nice quick stage to start off with. Okay, so this is the leg frame, and these are the details here. Now you can see you've got a larger section there. That's going to go towards this area of it's the shoulder area, I guess, of the frame. So when we put this on, it's just going to go this way round into the slots here and slot in just like that. Do the same on the other side here, down the slots. Make sure you get them both sides, and there we go. Nice and simple. That's all there is to do in that stage. So another nice quick one for stage 20. As you can see here, we're going to be doing the head frame sensor and leg parts. We're going to be adding another section to the head frame here. We have got a leg part here, but we don't actually use it in this stage. So I'll get this package opened. It's very hard to do this when you've got these collars. I don't think I've ever built it in my Jedi robe before. I've done it in my regalia, but not with the robe on. So this is the section that we're going to keep safe. I'll keep that to one side, including this section here, which is the right sensor. We'll just keep that safe as well. So I've had to get my screw box out here, because we're going to need 2 of the silver screws. I'm going to be attaching this to the frame. Now this is basically going on this section just here. It's going to be following on from what we've done there, and it's just going to piece underneath here. So I'll get this in place just like that, and as I said, it's going to be held in with the silver screws. You also need their corresponding nuts as well. So the silver screws you're doing are the longer ones, just so you know. You've got 2 kinds of silver screws in this build, short silver and long silver. So I've got a nut at the bottom there. I'm going to hold that in with my finger, turn it over, and secure that in from this side here. Excellent. So that's one, and likewise just put a nut in the one next to it, load up my screwdriver, and that's going in this side here. When we've done that, that is all there is to do in that stage. That's what that section there looks like. So now we're on stage 21, and in stage 21 we're going to be assembling the right leg. So we're going to need the details of what we've done before and the metal plate that we've already created from the previous stage, and attaching these together, and then we're just going to be adding a brace to the bottom there that's going to create a attachment for the foot section. So I've got all of that stuff here, put that there. I'm going to bring up this great metal section that we worked on previously, and we're also, do you remember this? Going to be bringing up this section as well, which we worked on previously. Turn it all upside down, because we're going to be putting this leg piece in. So it's going to be going in this way with the numbers facing up towards you. So you've got it looking like this, and then that's just going to go over the top of that to reinforce everything into place there. Now we are going to be putting everything together here, and the screws that we need for this come in this pack, and it's the black screws that we're going to need first. So I've got them here, and we're going to be putting 8 black screws into the holes in the middle just here. So I want to make sure that this is all pieced together, because this bottom bit just fell out for me then. Put that in. There we go. And let's clamp this in and start screwing these black screws in. So that's number 1. And here is number 2. Excellent. I think I'll do the very bottom one next. Turn that round, make sure it's lined up. There you go, that's number 3. The top sections come off again. We'll get that afterwards. Number 4. I mean, we've actually got to put wiring and stuff through here first, so it's not something I'm worried too much about, that section there. That does get attached at a later stage. Number 5. Six. 7. And finally, one more. Number 8. Now we want to take this section here and turn it this way round so the number is facing down. The curved side here is going to be going towards this side of the leg, because this is just going to go over the end here and it's going to slide up to that brace just there. Keep that in place, because what we've got now is the end of the leg frame, which looks like that. Now if I turn this over just to show you how this looks, this section here is going to be going on this way round over the top like that. And that's going to be held in with 2 of the silver screws, again, that we've got in this pack here. So first one there, second one here. Now that is all there is to do in that stage. Let me just tidy this up by just putting this back on. Now you do have this section here which we need to keep safe, and more importantly we've got a pack of screws, and we still do have some spare screws that we've got from this stage, which I'm just going to drop in here because we are going to need these later on in further stages. But that's all there is to do in that stage. We got here quickly, didn't we? This is issue 22, and as you can see we're going to be doing R2-D2's logic function display. These are the 2 little lights that we've got here that you saw me at the start to make R2-D2 light up there, the little LEDs at the front. So we're going to be creating this display, putting it all together, and then we are going to be testing it, but that's all we do in this stage. So it is fun that we are going to be working with some electrics on the last stage. So let's have my battery pack ready and let's do this. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is take the board, and there is a protective sheet of plastic on here. Oh, that felt good. I just need to take that off. Then we're going to be putting this logic board into the housing, which looks like that. And that's just going to drop over the top like this, so it fits flush all the way around. And once we've got that into place, we're going to be putting the back section on. Now you want to make sure it's round the right way, so where that plug is there, you've got the opening on that side there. So that's how you can tell what way round this goes. Now we're going to need the 6mm black screws. Now I'm going to my screw box for these, because I do have them from a previous stage. That wasn't in the last stage, just so you know, so don't get confused. And we need 4 of these into place. So 1 here, 1 the other side, and then just 2 more on the opposite corners. 1 here and the last one into the hole that we've got left. So that's what this part looks like when it's completed, and all we're going to do now is give it a test. Now I've got my battery pack here, and this is the test board. You've got 2 buttons that you can check this out with. Now I do need a cable that's going to connect both of these, and we did use that cable when we tested this right at the beginning of the build. So I'm going to unplug that one and then plug this into this section here. 3 pins, make sure we put them in the right way. So one in this side, there you go. Put the other side in this board here, and then hopefully I'm going to turn it on. There's the display, and then when you press this button here, it lights up. Now the first button does a low light, the second button a high light, but that is working absolutely perfectly, and that's all there is to do in that stage. There we go, that issue's done really quick. Did you like that, R2? I guess that's a yes. But I really do hope you like that. But I don't know what he's going to do from 1 minute to the next. It is voice responsive as well, just so you know. If you like that video, please remember to give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, please remember to subscribe. Other than that, take care.